Hi everybody, this week we're traveling still to Australia. So in music class today, I have a picture to start us off. Does anybody remember this building or where it is in Australia? It's in Sydney, Australia, and it's called the Sydney Opera House. Now, even though it says it's an opera house, singing is not the only thing that they do there. They have a lot of theater performances and plays and dancing that they do there, especially ballet. So in today's music class, we're going to do our Dance With Me music class and practice our dancing. So let's start with our grooving hello.
Hello and welcome to Music Time. Move your bodies and groove along as we sing hello.
Let's groove it, feel the beat and move it, move it. It's ABC, music and me, let's groove, groove, groove.
Speak this verse as we flap our arms to the beat. What do you think flapping arms looks like?
You're going to flap like this, or you're going to use big hands?
Flap it, feel the beat and flap it, flap it. It's ABC, music and me, let's flap, flap, flap.
Time to roll your arms as we sing.
Let's roll it, feel the beat and roll it, roll it. It's ABC, music and me, let's roll, roll, roll.
Okay, everybody.
Let's look at these three pictures. What are all these people doing? They're dancing. Each dancer is dancing to a different style of music. Look, even their shoes are different. These are ballet dancers. Listen to ballet music these dancers might be dancing to. Look at this picture of the jazz dancer. Listen to some music she might dance to. There is another style of dancing called tap. Here is a picture of a tap dancer. Tap dancers wear special shoes that have a piece of metal attached to the bottom of each toe and heel. When the dancers move their feet, their shoes make tapping sounds. Can you hear the tappity-tap sounds of the tap dancers' shoes in this music? It's time for us to be dancers. Stand up and spread out.
All right, everybody, stand up.
Ballet dancers are very strong and very graceful. They can twirl, leap, and move their arms gracefully through the air. Let's practice moving like ballet dancers.
Make sure you have plenty of space to do your ballerina moves nice and strong.
Tap dancers do a lot of fancy footwork. They tap their toes and heels on the floor to make tapping sounds. Tap your toes and heels like tap dancers.
Tap those toes nice and fast. Make your feet move. ready to play a game?
Let's play a game.
Make sure you have
You'll
your
be the
listening ears
dancers.
on.
When you hear the ballet music, dance gracefully like a ballet dancer. When you hear the tap dancing music, start tapping those toes and heels. And when there's no music, stand completely still. Okay, get in your best ballet dancer pose to be ready for the ballet music. Come sit back down.
Nice moves, everybody.
Today's story is about two girls who go to a dance festival in the park. See if you recognize any of the dance styles they come across.
Dance of Our Own by Elise Green. Today, we're going to a dance festival in the park. Mari and I are so excited, our toes are already tapping. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tap. We can't wait for the dancing to begin. Tippity, tap, tap, tap. A real tap dancer welcomes us into the park. He's tall and thin, and he's tapping so fast, his feet are a blur. His long arms and legs move to a rhythm all their own. Mari gives it a try. Tappity squeak! Her sneakers don't tippity-tap the way the tap dancer's clickety shoes do. Then I try. Clackety stomp. My feet get tangled up in a knot. I can't keep up with the dancer's flying feet. Mari grabs my hand. Mambo, she whispers. She points excitedly to a tent across the way where people in colorful clothes are giving mambo lessons. Step forward, quick, quick, slow, and backwards, quick, quick, slow, says a man on stage. Mari swings her hips in time to the band. She moves quick, quick, slow. Come on, she tugs my hand with a smile. Let's mambo. But my hips go slow, slow, wobble. Slow, slow, stop. And my feet go clunk, clunk, plop. Clunk, clunk, plop. I can't keep up. Let's go, I say, ready to call it quits. Who wants to mambo anyway? What's wrong? Mari dances over to me. Nothing, I pout. I'm tired of the mambo. Let's try something new. Mari and I rush over to the next tent where a crowd has already gathered. We hear classical music coming from inside and the sounds of people clapping. Mari and I stand on tiptoes to see what they see. On stage, kids like us are dancing ballet. They twirl and leap legs and arms high. Mari and I give it a try. I take a running leap and jump high into the air, my arms stretched out. I feel like a bird in flight. When I land, I turn my toes out to either side and bend my knees into a plie like the dancers on stage. When Mari tries to turn her toes out like mine, she loses her balance and topples over onto me. We laugh as we both fall on the ground. Ballet is harder than it looks, Mari says. Let's go back in mambo. No, let's keep looking, I say, remembering my slow wobble. Then I catch sight of an older kid dressed in sneakers and jeans just like Mari and me. He's spinning, flipping, and twisting his body in ways I've never seen. What style of dance is this? I ask, hardly believing my eyes. It's called hip-hop, he explains, showing us a spinning, jumping, twisting move. I can feel the beat of the music in my chest as I move my body like his. You got it, he says, and adds another trick. I can do it. Mari isn't having as much luck. I can't do this, she pouts. Let's go. Hold on, little miss, the teacher says. Don't worry about the steps. Just do what you feel. A new song begins, and I do my own spin and twist, moving to the beat. I look at Mari, who's doing a dance of her own, and I smile. Quick, slow. She moves her hips and smiles back at me.
All right, friends. Before we go today, we're going to take a close look at one of the instruments that is native to Australia. Anybody remember or know what this instrument is called? It's called a didgeridoo. And we've learned that in Australia, those koalas love to live in eucalyptus trees. And the first ones were made from eucalyptus trees. Now it's a little bit silly because they're not hollow inside like bamboo, like we learned from China. Termites have to eat inside of the eucalyptus. And those Aboriginal Australians had to go searching for those special eucalyptus trees that were already hollowed out and ready to turn into this instrument. Now, it's really, really tall. It's taller than you are. They're up to 4 feet tall or long, and usually the person playing it sits on the ground because they're so big. But when they blow into them, it makes a very cool sound. Are you ready to hear it? Pretty different than some of our instruments that we've already learned about. Some of the research that I did even told me that they sound like a dingo or a kookaburra bird. The sound of, what is this called again? A didgeridoo. Sorry, friends. All right, let's do our goodbye jive.
What fun we've had today. You listened to a violin, you danced in so many different ways, and you learned about the treble clef. It's time to sing goodbye. There's a special place in our goodbye song for a high five in the air. See you next time.
See those robots. Let's jive it. With the beat, let's all high-five it. It's time to go, but we all know we'll be back soon. Let's wave it, with your hands just quiet.
time to go.